Hi, I'm Ray Walters, and this is Wicked Awesome Stuff.
Here at KMOS, we have many local productions from shows like Lowdown to Show Me Ag. But the newest show in our local production is Ray Walters' Wicked Awesome Stuff. With the first season wrapped and aired, we sat down with Ray and asked him a little bit about the behind the scenes of the Wicked Awesome show, like what Wicked Awesome Stuff is about and how it started.
So Wicked Awesome Stuff was born out of this idea that I've had for a long time, and it's a very simple statement that nerds run the world, right? Nerds make really cool things, and my co-producer Eric and I, we really wanted to create a show that highlighted things that are being created, experiences you can have that you might not get in everyday life. You know, anything from a robotics competition that a high school joins, to 3D printing, to being in a human hamster wheel. We wanted to highlight things that show how much cool stuff is being created, the ideas that people have, and really bring it to a demographic that is a little bit different than normal on PBS. You know, we have our kids programming, we have kind of older adult programming. We wanted something right in the middle of that covers a broad swath of people that they can be interested in. It started out of an idea that Eric Boddicker and I just started talking. You know, when I started working here a few years ago, he and I worked on our PBS website together, and we became pretty good friends. And through that time, we were just talking about how cool it would be if we made a show that could go to like a gaming competition, or highlight really cool board games, or take a look at, you know, like I said before, 3D printing, or these technologies that might not be covered, but people that are doing really great stuff with it. And so I said, I would love to see a show like that. I would love to create a show like that. And Eric said, me too. And it was just kind of born out of that. So we just kind of threw some stuff together, threw it against the wall, talked with, you know, the GM here, and kind of came up with the idea for a pilot. And we shot a pilot at Tabletop Game and Hobby, and had a great time doing it, loved it. Really great reception from a lot of viewers. And the station decided to go ahead with a full season. I believe that ideas you have in your head are great. You know, you'll wake up, you'll have this idea will come to you, and then if you work in a vacuum, that's a bad thing, right? Because you're kind of yelling into an echo chamber, which is yourself. I had this idea, I think it'd be really great, I want to do it, and you start creating it, and other people are like, why are you doing this? This is not maybe a great idea. So my habit has become over the years to really try to bounce it off other people, and Eric Boddicker was the first one I did, because we share very similar likes and dislikes in gaming and in geek culture, I would say. And when he thought it was a good idea, it kind of just blossomed out of there and talking to other people. So it definitely was not done on my own. Yeah. It was kind of surreal, because one of the things that I learned was there's a lot of work that goes into it. You know, I had been a digital media production major in college, and I had switched out of it and became a minor for me. And so, you know, much like students are here, you're a one-man crew, a one-woman crew. You go out, you shoot it, you edit it. And I remember the work that went into that, but creating something for broadcast on an actual PBS station, there's a lot more that goes into it. And so when we were done our 6 episodes, I was like, man, that was a chunk of work. It feels great to be done, it feels accomplished, because we did it with such a small crew. And then at the end of it, it was, I hope we get another one, because I don't want to stop doing this. This is really cool, you know. Yeah, we are doing a season 2, and we're excited about that. We got the privilege to do so. One of the things that's cool about it is that we took what we learned in season 1, what we would change, and we're able to apply it. And that's what I really like about this environment here at KMOS and UCM and PBS in general, is that we can take it, we can look at it, kind of dissect it, say, hey, we can do this better. And that's a good thing. It makes the content better, the show better, and the production better. And so season 2 is underway. We're getting ready for our first shoot here next week, and we're going to be airing the next season this fall, so I'm excited. One of the key things for me in doing Wicked Awesome Stuff is the interaction with the students at UCM. UCM students make us, it's the reason we're here, right, the university. But when a student comes along and you see a student get excited, things are working out well, and they start throwing ideas out, and they start getting involved and feeling like they're part of the production, I get really jazzed about that. You know, for me, that's a wicked awesome thing to see, because I feel like when you have interaction from students and you get ideas, I feel like they almost cease becoming a student and they stop being part of what you're doing. That's a very important thing for me. So I'm really excited about that with this production.
Reporting for Lowdown, I'm Jacob Clark.